Good day and welcome back to my channel, to my OGs. And if you're seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome. I am Precious and I'm a registered nurse based in Nigeria. On this channel, I talk about stuff related to our health and I try to explain health concerns in the simplest way possible. So if this is the kind of content you like to watch, I urge you to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification to be notified whenever I upload new videos. In this particular video, we'll be discussing physical signs of female fertility. That is, if you fall into any of these categories that I'll be calling here, you should know that you are very fertile. Your reproductive system is very healthy, and you should be cautious if you are not ready to be a mother yet, because anything you do, you're going to get pregnant. Yeah. One of the physical signs of female fertility or a fertile woman is regular menstrual cycle. That is, if your menstrual cycle is between 21 to 35 days, you are very fertile. Every month, your period does not exceed, your cycle does not exceed 21 to 35 days. It is a very important sign that your reproductive system is healthy. There are some women that if they can predict their period, if they say my period is going to come out on the 25th of July, it is going to come out latest, let's say 27th, that period is out. These kind of people are very, very fertile. And if you are not ready to be a mother, you should know your ovulation so that you will not get pregnant. The second sign of female fertility is the presence of cervical mucus. Cervical mucus are those discharge that comes out of your vagina. They can sometimes on ordinary days they can be cloudy and sticky, but during your ovulation they turn slippery and sleek, like you know how egg white is. We always liken it to the egg white. When you crack a fresh egg, how that white part is, that is how this cervical mucus usually appears when you are getting towards your ovulation, and especially on your ovulation days. The presence of this cervical mucus creates a favorable environment for the sperm to swim to your egg when you have sexual intercourse during your ovulation. So if you're a lady and after your period you begin to see this cervical mucus, especially the slippery and the ones that look slippery, you should know that you are very fertile. If you have sex during this, like unprotected sex during this time when this slippery cervical mucus has appeared, you are going to get pregnant because it helps to carry the sperm to your egg. So slippery cervical mucus and presence of this cervical mucus, especially if you do not have any infection at all, is a cardinal sign of female fertility. Number 3 that we'll be talking about is normal blood flow during your period. If you are on your period and your blood is not excessive in amount of blood that comes out and in the number of days that your period lasts, the very normal days for period is 2 to 7 days. If your period exceeds 7 days, then you need medical attention to be able to confirm if there's actually something wrong or that is just your own normalcy, because everybody's body type is different. But the normal days that a period should last in a cycle is 2 to 7 days. And also, if your blood flow is not excessively heavy from day 1 to the last day of your period, then it is a sign that you are very fertile. You have very moderate blood flow and your period does not exceed 7 days, then you are a very fertile woman. In the course of finding materials to create this video, I also discovered that this one-sided abdominal pain in the tummy is also a sign of fertility. because of the changes that is occurring in your body system. Some women feel it and their period is about to be out. The period is not out yet, or when their ovulation is about to start, they begin to feel this kind of pain on one side of their stomach. Research shows that it is also a sign of fertility, because that is telling you how your body system is working together, because they are healthy and things are going on in a favorable part that shows that you are fertile. So this abdominal pain that occurs on one side of the stomach is also one of the signs of a fertile woman. Shockingly, it is. Also, there are PMS like breast tenderness, breast enlargement, abdominal cramps, like I mentioned earlier. When your breast is during your period is about to be out, some women experience this enlarged breast, like your breast just increases and it becomes a little bit heavier than usual, and it's very tender to touch. These are also signs of female fertility. Women that experience this kind of things, maybe towards their ovulation and when their period is about to come out for the next cycle, they are very fertile. Another interesting point that indicates female fertility is high sexual desire. During the fertile window, just before ovulation occurs, your reproductive system starts producing more estrogen and testosterone, which increases sexual desire for a woman, because that time your body, it's through sex that pregnancy occurs, and naturally that's how it works. When these hormones are high, because your ovulation wants to occur, and ovulation is that moment, if anything happens unprotected, you're gonna get pregnant. So your body is very active and waiting to receive a sperm that would fertilize it, because that is that time of the month. So this high sexual desire is a very good point of female fertility, and in general, high sexual desire is a sign of fertility for both men and women, because it indicates that your hormones are working as active as expected. So making healthy lifestyle choices and abstaining from unhealthy habits like smoking, alcohol consumption, excessive caffeine intake, obesity, inadequate sleep is also an unhealthy lifestyle. These unhealthy lifestyle habits that I just mentioned have a connection with poor fertility health. So for your fertility health to be intact as a person, as a woman, you should avoid these unhealthy choices and focus on keeping your reproductive health intact by resting well, reducing your caffeine intake, like coffee. Don't take too much coffee, avoid alcohol, avoid smoking, and your reproductive health will be intact. Thank you so much for watching this video to this point. I know you enjoyed watching, so please like, share, ask questions in the comments. You can even suggest video content ideas related to health talks that you want me to explain, and I will research and do that. In our next video, we'll be finding out how a man can know that he is fertile. Until then, bye.